figuring out that I haven't been that much active in YouTube, so I decided to try out a new concept of videos and upload a new one. It's been a very long time, like 5-7 months. Anyways, today's topic is how to write a book. Most of you will know that my side character is an author. I love writing books and stories, and I have even published a few. And after a few years, which is like 7 to 8 years, I believe that I am confident enough to teach you how to write your own book. Okay, first off, let's talk about character design. Character design is one of my favorite steps of writing a book and probably the most hardest of all steps. So in order to make a good character, you have to remember these 3 standards. First, relatable, 2, imaginable, and 3, enjoyable. However, just to fulfill all these 3 standards, it doesn't mean that it has to be straight up boring. First and 2, 1 and 2, relatable and imaginable. Just to make a character relatable and imaginable, it doesn't mean that it has to be straight up boring. The main character is a boy, and he's in middle school, and he has a crush on a popular girl. However, he is scared to confess his feelings because he's a nerd and shy. I mean, this is shown a lot in most novels and is a very normal concept of writing a book, so do not recommend. It's boring. And third, enjoyable. Just to make a character interesting and enjoyable doesn't mean that it has to be straight up cringy. So, but it doesn't have to be something like the main character is a princess who is half lizard, half cat, half wolf, and half human. No one likes that. It's cringy. I know that I'm being very cold here, but I am just stating my opinion. So, wait. So now let's go with how to make a character. After we learn these 3 standards, let's talk about the looks and features of the character. So in here there's a drawing of one of my old characters. I redrew this one because I didn't like it, but anyways, if you look at this girl, she has space buns, horns, wings, a demon tail, a pink dress, and red eyes, and etc. So important physical feature is that she has wings and a demon tail and horns. Basically the features of a demon and a human. Now, a backstory. Everybody loves a tragic backstory. Everybody loves it so much that they even have a dictionary of tragic backstories and traumas. Yes, I borrowed it today at the library. So you have to make the backstory kind of detailed in order to make people like it and understand the character more. And the backstory affects the whole character's personality and the way they act and behavior. Next is relationships with other characters. In a book, there ain't just one character, the main character. There has to be side characters that helps the main character throughout the whole story, like the hero's sidekick or friend or family member. And in order to show the relations, you have to describe them, not go like they were enemies, okay? And do not forget the normal stuff. Well, you won't forget it, but this is kind of very important in the story. So basically, I got an example here, a very interesting drawing of a character file. So this weird character's name is Emo Dude, age 15, and he is a male. His gender is male. You shouldn't forget these very basic information. Now let's talk about world designing. So in order to make a good world, you have to first think about time and setting. The world is basically like the background for the story, and the example that I came up with here is 2020 and alien world, where aliens have took over the whole earth and humans have to fight them. Yes, very weird concept, but and then there we go with complex details. Complex details. Don't even get me started with that. You can even make a dimension in a dimension in a dimension in a dimension. Very complex. Basically, you can do anything in this step that is in your imagination or till the readers can actually understand what's happening in the background or world over here. So that was basically the end of role making and character design, and next will be plot making. Bye!